I belong to you.
All right, hopefully this works out and you guys could see. I'm like trying to, ugh. All right, okay. You guys know I'm not really entirely sure how to do these makeup tutorials because, you know, setups are weird, and like usually these people have like a monitor and all the things. So I have my little bougie setup right here, but we gonna jump into it. So I get a lot of requests for makeup tutorials, okay? And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do one because I know Valentine's Day is coming up. But then I was like, I don't want to just do a tutorial for you to get up and get ready and go out with whoever you want to go out with, whether it's your girls, your man, your wife, whoever is your Valentine, okay? Don't just do it. If you want to put on a full face of makeup to go run and get some groceries, do that, girl, okay? Or boy, or whoever's gonna watch this, you do you, boo. But I was gonna use something that I had, and if you guys didn't know, I'm a collector of the makeup. That's like my thing, okay? And I am a freelance makeup artist, so I invest a lot of money into a lot of my products. So a lot of my stuff is higher end, and they're not relatively cheap. Some stuff is, I mean, I don't know what you want to spend on makeup, okay? But I was like, let me just go ahead and run to the drugstore. Look, the drugstore is not cheap. This drugstore makeup, like, I didn't even buy a lipstick. Because the liquid lipsticks that I was looking at were like between $13 and $14. You can get like my favorite Jeffree Star one for $18. Okay, so that's what I'm going to tell you. But I did get this eyeshadow palette. It is from Milani. I got this at Walgreens. This is Partner in Crime 110 Milani Most Wanted. I was thinking of doing something along the lines of the I wanted to do the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's kind of, you know, I think that one's like 50 bucks and you gotta like hit up like a Sephora or something. So I was like, this is more like readily available if I can get the packaging off, and we can do it with this. So that's what I decided to do. So I ran to Walgreens and I picked up a couple things. I already have my eyebrows and my foundation on, so I probably look a little crazy, but it's all good. I can get this off. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do this whole face using nothing but drugstore makeup. I also got this this could stick, e.l.f. hydrating concealer because I'm a little wrinkly. I heard this does have a little bit of flashback, so if you're going to take a lot of pictures, I probably wouldn't use this. But try it out. I got it in the color light peach. What else did I get? Oh, and I also got some new lashes because lashes make a world of difference. Yeah, so I mean, everything I'm going to use here is just stuff I have too that is drugstore. But I'm going to get some of these hair scissors. On my face, I have... This is the Too Faced Do You Fresh Glow Luminous Face Primer. I got this at Marshall's for like 10 bucks. And I really like it. So that's the one I got. It smells like watermelon. So far, no issues with my skin. I am using Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I have very dry skin. And I have like mature skin, meaning I got wrinkles. So I got it in 120 Classic Ivory. This is one of my favorites. I use these on a lot of my clients too. Love this. And then my eyebrows. I did use this e.l.f. Pencil. This is the brow pencil. You guys can see. I think this is like $2 or $3. Neutral brown. It works pretty good. I cleaned them up with some concealer, which is the Born This Way from Too Faced. And I also filled them in with a little bit of the Anastasia brow pomade in soft brown. I've had this forever. I just rehydrate it with a little bit of oil and I keep the game on rolling. So yeah, that's what I did. That's why I look kind of crazy. But alright, so this is what the colors are looking like. I feel like you can do a lot of day looks and night looks with this. That's kind of what I went for. I've never really used their foundation or they're smooth. Okay. So I'll probably zoom this in, but we gonna start out. I'm gonna take this, my brushes are not clean. This is the all over brush. It's like an regular like eyeshadow brush. Boom. This is from a set I got years and years ago. I don't even think I'd make it anymore, to be honest with you. Only thing I have on is the foundation. I have nothing else on. I haven't even set it yet, but we're going to start on our eyes. And I'm going to go in with this light color right here, and I'm going to just dip my brush. I don't know what kind of look. Should we do like, I don't know. We'll probably just do like a little bit of a smokier look. And I'm going to just pack this underneath my brow bone. just because I clean up my foundation, you know, I clean up my underneath my brow. So we're just going to do if you guys want like a more in-depth eyebrow tutorial, let me know, but those kind of take a little bit, so I didn't want to do this. Video would have been like hella long. Like I said, I'm just pushing it in. I'm not rubbing it, I'm just packing it on. So you just want to kind of make a blank canvas, and then you're going to add back in the dimension and the color, okay? All right, we're going in with the Morphe M502. I don't have like a Morphe discount because, you know, they don't even know I exist, but it's just a big old, it's just like a stiffer blending brush. And let's go in with the second color. I got an idea for this. This is gonna come out dope. All right, here we go. We're gonna go in with this color right here, okay? So we're gonna stick our brush. I got an idea. We're gonna tap. And we're going to take, so this area right here, okay? I'm sorry if I'm looking into the viewfinder. It's kind of annoying, but I gotta make sure. All right, we're good? We're good. And we're just circle, 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 circle. We're buffing, okay? We're gonna really just diffuse it onto our, above our crease on our, all right, we're going back in with that same color. We're gonna tap, tap. And we're just gonna circle, circle, circle. And then we go back and forth, but we're just still. And you kind of take a second back and look at both. You do both your eyes. I always do both eyes. I don't do like one eye at a time because I always forget what colors I use. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we got that going. We're gonna take this same brush and we're gonna go in to this pink one. This looks like Makeup Geek's Cupcake, which is one of my favorites. And what we're going to do is we're gonna put it like right above our crease. And we're just gonna sweep. We're sweeping that right there. So that pink, sweep, 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 sweep from end to end, okay? Going back in, dust. Don't worry if it's kind of sloppy. You don't care. This is gonna be super easy. You guys are gonna die for this. All right, so we're going in with, we're just going in line, okay? So now we're going into this color right here. This is the same brush. Tap, tap. I got on our thing. And I like to look with this one, you can see I have my mirror like up this way, and I wanna look down because I really wanna get it right inside here, okay? So, and then you're just gonna put it there. You wanna, I'm concentrating, putting the majority of the color on my outer version of my eye, and then I'm sweeping it in. So most of the colors being deposited right here on the outer corner, and then I'm sweeping it forward. So far we're still on the same brush too, okay? I know a lot of people like think you have to buy a shit ton of brushes. You really don't. I know they sell Morphe at Ulta. I think, who else has brushes like locally? I don't know. I think like Equal Tools has brushes at Walmart, so you can probably get those. We're just deepening it up a little bit. And I know a lot of people don't want to invest in palettes. I don't, you know what, I haven't really bought a lot of palettes anymore anyways. I think the makeup game's really taking a shit. Going in with that like second to last one, which is a little bit darker. Tapping. All right, now this one is gonna go on our lid on the outer third. So again, my brush or my mirror is up, and I'm gonna put it to where it's right here on my lid, but also into my crease, okay? So we're gonna darken up the corner of our lid and a little bit of our crease. So let's just pat it on there to get some color deposited. See how dark that looks. It's not too bad. It's, I mean, for the price, I think these are relatively okay. Okay, so we're putting it onto our lid. You see I'm holding my brush down on my lid and just kind of swooping it, and then we're going back and forth just to diffuse it. So you guys can see. Do you guys watch the Mel Robbins show on Channel 9? She comes on like before morning. Now we're going into that very, very dark one. I don't know how dark it is though, so we'll see. And we're gonna put that again on the very, very outer third, and we're just pouncing that into our corner. You see how I got my brush? Super simple. You see how like it kind of just added, my bad. You see how it kind of just added a little bit of darkness there. We're just creating shadows, okay? So going back in with that same thing, and then we're just, you see how it probably looks crazy because you guys probably think I'm poking my eye, but you're just like stippling the color on there. Okay. And then I'm going back in and then I'll buff it out. Okay. No worries. I'm gonna go back in with just this one right here, the same brush we used. And I'm just going to just kind of diffuse a little bit of everything right here. All right, this is just an Equal Tools like blending brush. This is just kind of nothing with nothing on it. Now this pinky one, we're gonna use that and we're gonna use that to blur out everything, okay? Because that's gonna give us a little bit of warmth and we're just gonna use it all over, okay? So that'll be just something that'll marry all the colors together. So that's what we're gonna do right now, okay? We're just gonna leave that for right now. And you're probably like, Daniela, that looks crazy. Girl, don't worry, because we're gonna get real creative. Next up is our concealer. This is that Camo 16-hour hydrating camo concealer. All right. I've been doing a little different lately because I do have like some fine lines and stuff like that. So I'm trying to not put so much like around my eye. Okay. So I'm concentrating a majority of it right here just to bring in the light. And then I just kind of spoon a little bit here. This is just to add some, it's gonna make my face look skinnier. This is a Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge. This is pretty good. I usually only ever use the beauty blenders, which I have a ton of them, but I like to keep them separate for when I do other people. But this one is super comparable. There has been no other one like the Real Technique ones. I don't like at all. I think they're very like hard. Same thing with the Morphe, but this one is where it's at. Okay, so we're starting off right here in the front. And we just kind of pounce it. And then we bring it back. And you could see too, I cleaned up and I created kind of a cut around my eye for like any of the makeup that may have gotten a little messy, okay? Next, we're gonna set it. We are gonna use, this is okay. I haven't found really a setting powder that I thoroughly enjoy. That isn't like super drying and cakey. We are going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair Clair. Or Fair, not, I think Claire is just another. Fair. And I just put a little bit into the cap here. What I do is I just take my finger, my ring fingers, okay, and I go like this because it warms up the skin, right? And then I just set everything. I just make sure like the warmth of my skin really warms up the concealer and make sure it's in the right spot. And then I pull my eyes down to make sure like it's no like cracks and crevices, you know what I'm saying? So then I take this concealer brush, it's like a dome brush here, and then I just put it into the cap, and then I'm gonna put it underneath. And then I just set it, okay? I don't bake. Honey, if you're anywhere close to my age and you got a little bit of aging on you, baking is not your friend, okay? Don't do it. It's gonna age you. I hate to say it. I mean, I love a nice baked look, but it just, like if you ever looked at J-Lo when she's like up close, like not HD, honey, she looks, you could see all the makeup in her. And I go around with like rhinos and stuff too, okay? Now I'm gonna set my entire face, and I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this is in a silky beige. This is like one of those like cheapy but goody ones. It works it does the job. So I just take this, and I think it's an Equal Tools brush. Oh, Cala. I think I got this at Marshall's. And then you just pounce it in, okay? And I bring it down my neck. Because we're gonna start working with the rest of our powders. And if we don't set our makeup, it's gonna be real blotchy because it's gonna stick. So if you ever see people who like, it looks like they went like brown right here and it doesn't look like it's thoroughly blended, it's because they probably didn't set good enough and their makeup is a little tacky, it's a little sticky. So next thing we're gonna use, this is just a huge fan brush. This is one of my favorite tools to use. I don't know where I got this from. Again, I think it's probably like an Amazon find or something like that, or Marshall's, check it out. But this is my favorite. So what we're gonna use is this, what is this? Butter bronzer. I like it because it smells like summer. And it's in the color Sun-Kissed Bronze. Right? It smells really good. And I'm taking my fan brush. You want a nice fat fan brush too. You don't want one of the little smaller ones because it's not gonna do nothing. Right? And then you're gonna see where my cheekbones are because your girl got some of those. And you're just gonna start warming up the perimeter of your face. Don't go any lower than your cheekbone because then you're gonna look like you got 5 o'clock shadow. You don't want to look like that. And then you're gonna do, I go a little bit higher because I have a 5 head, you know, it's bigger than a 4, it's 5. So what I do is I go around my temples, I go above my eyebrow, and I bring it up. I don't bring it all the way to the center of my forehead, just on the sides, because it's gonna make my face look longer and my forehead look smaller, okay? And then we're gonna go around our jawline because then we'll make our face look a little skinnier. All right, this is just bronzer. This isn't a contour. This is just bringing some warmth back into your skin. We're gonna use this is probably the only drugstore one I have. This is the Morphe Highlight and Contour Palette. Again, you can find this at Ulta. So we're gonna use a mixture of these 2 bottom ones right here. I'm just gonna take it like this. And then we're gonna put it right there. Right where my cheekbones are. And I'm just bringing it up. Then I take whatever's left, I don't add anything. And I go down my nose. And then I do like this. Okay. Some blush. This is Bittersweet from NYX. This is sold at Ulta. This is just a like deep mauve purple maybe? I don't know. Just taking it on this Real Techniques brush. Putting it, I like to smile. A little bullshit smile. Really? And I just put on the apples of my cheeks and I bring it back. That's it. That's all. Itch my nose. Itch my nose. What else is next? Now we're gonna go back into that Morphe palette and we're gonna use these 2 little bad boys to highlight. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting brush. You can get this on her website if she still makes them. I don't know. Just dipping them back and forth, a little tap. Again. And then I bring a little bit of mine onto my forehead. Okay. Onto the tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. And then my chin, right? Then we're gonna take some and put it on our eye. This is just a Morphe M213. This is like a fine detail brush, okay? You guys can see. We're gonna take both the bottom colors, okay? And we're gonna pop it right here. Then we're gonna go back into our Milani palette. I was gonna call her Melania. I'm like, girl, no. Wrong person. We're gonna take, this is a e.l.f. contour brush. It's like a dome shader brush, you guys can see. I'm going to take probably this one, okay? All right, we're gonna dip it in there, tap it off. I'm concentrating depositing the most on the outer corner and then bringing the rest of it in. You can use it. All right, this is a MAC brush. I don't know what number it is. It was like one of their special editions, just a dome shader brush. We're gonna go in with that pink color. And we're gonna tap that in there, okay? And we're gonna smoke out the bottom line. All right, next up is going to be lashes. I get a lot of questions about lashes, so hopefully this will help you guys. Drop my scissors. All right, we're using some store-bought lashes. Actually, these are my favorite brand. This is the Kiss Lash Couture, the ultimate lash extension look. This is the ones in velvet. I think these are about $8. Not bad, but they're reusable. So you can see they're super wispy. That's what we're gonna use. My favorite lash glue is the eye glue one. I'm allergic to latex, so my eyelash glue has to be latex free. I like this one, and I also like the House of Lashes glue. That one's probably my favorite. But this one's just as comparable. It gets super tacky. So, okay. Okay, that's not even coming off. All right, so you're gonna see here are your lashes. They're on like this little board here. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna take them off, okay? Just pull them off. You're gonna have to trim them though, okay? Because these suckers are too long. That's another thing I wanna tell you guys, but hold on. All right, so you take it, I'm trying to do this where you guys can see. You pull from the center, and you don't just pull from the lash, you grip from the band and you pull it right off because you'll pull the lashes off. Keep your case too because you can reuse it. Is you're gonna take your eyelash glue and your lash and you're gonna hold them in your hand, okay? Get your glue. I don't put like a ton. I know people like to like smush it. I just get like a little bubble here and I put it on the band, okay? And also people are like, oh, 30 seconds. No, honey. Like I let that, we're gonna do it together right now, but I let that go for probably over a minute. Like I want that glue to be almost dry, so then it'll be super tacky and then it's easier to apply them. Because if the glue is still really wet, messy, honey, that will be all over. That lash isn't gonna stick. You're gonna have glue in your face, glue on your real eyelashes. The eyelash, you're probably gonna glue your lid open. It's gonna be messy, okay? Again, we're leaving that to dry. I'm using the KKW mascara. You can use whatever brand you want. My sister bought this for me for Christmas. It's aight. And then we're gonna add a little bit of that there. Also, I have, let me don't see that spit. I have super sensitive eyes, okay guys? So I don't use a lot of, like my eyes are allergic to a lot of pencils. The only ones that I find I don't have any allergies to are the Marc Jacobs pencils and some like drugstore brands. But like, I only could use like whites or nudes and blacks. I can't do any other color. Like my favorite is the Costa Riche one from, oh, P.S. timeout. If you guys didn't want to use lashes, you can just do this and your eye makeup would be done and you can move on with your day, okay? But because I'm extra, we're gonna do lashes. But we're still gonna let that dry. We're gonna go on with our lip. Here's the thing, I was looking for drugstore lips and I couldn't find any because they're expensive as shit and I didn't like any of the colors and a lot of them are sealed and I couldn't test them on my hands and I just was having a hard time. So we're gonna use the ones that I know I like and that I have because I literally have a whole drawer of lipsticks because it's, you know, my thing. I like me something. They're all like the same colors. It's ridiculous, but whatever. We're gonna use this pencil. This is the LA Girl. I think I got this from Ulta. This is Sugar and Spice. So I'm gonna go ahead and line out my lip. This is Kat Von D Ophelia liquid lipstick, one of my favorites from her, even though she doesn't own it anymore. It's like a nude. You don't have to do a nude lip. You can do whatever you want. All right, we're gonna use this this is pink number 1. This is the Kim Kardashian. I'm gonna put that in the center. And like that. Just kind of slide it out. And then I'm gonna take the Jeffree Star lip topper and do like that. This is called Slurp. His names are so inappropriate. All right, what I will tell you is the next item is going to be a must if you want eyelash success. Got these from I don't know, MAC maybe, or ULTA, I don't remember, but they sell them everywhere. These are just some eyelash tweezers, and they make it a world of difference. You're able to grip them, go into your lash, you're able to grip your lash, like press your lashes together. They're nice and long. These really make a world of difference, so I highly suggest you get these. They're like $7 or $8, okay? We're gonna take this lash here, right? And I want to show you what I mean when I say like the lash is damn near dry, or the glue. You see how it's like pretty much almost clear all the way already? That's because it's almost dry. So that's kind of how you want it to be. It's white, it's like a white color, and then it dries like opaque. So right when it starts to get like super clear like this is when it's time to go. Okay, how you doing? So we're gonna take the lash, okay? And you remember the shorter part goes on the inside, okay? And we're gonna take our mirror like this, and you're gonna look down. I hope this is easy. And then you're going to just drop it on your lash. I just drop the center first, then I pinch it at the end, and I put it on my outer, and then I come into the, and I do the inside last, okay? And then you just press down. So you see how that kind of, so just, we're gonna still mess with it a little bit, but for right now, let it kind of finish drying on the lid, and we're gonna leave it alone. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, wipe off your things again. This might be kind of weird for some people, but it's life. You're gonna take your tweezers, and you're gonna slide them in where your real lash and the fake lashes meet, okay? And you're gonna press together so it's seamless, okay? Because you don't want a space where your lashes and the fake ones start, you know what I mean? You want to push them together, and then I push them up. Okay, now here comes this one. Same thing. So then we're gonna go back in with this Milani palette and that dark shade. We're gonna go and we're gonna put it on our lash line just to blend in the lash band. I know I don't always do it, but I know a lot of people like it. So this is just the, oh gosh, I don't even know. This is like a flat dome brush. You guys can see. This is a really great brush to have. So I'm just going on and just blending it in. All right, so here is our finished look. Hope you guys dig it. Super simple. Again, everything was from the drugstore. This is the Milani 110 Partner in Crime. I'll try to list everything down below, so you guys can go ahead and get your hands on some stuff. But yeah, this is it. Super simple, and I hope I explained it well enough to where you guys can do it. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, if you guys recreate it, I would love for you guys to tag me on it and let me know what you think and all the things. But all right, I think this is gonna be a wrap. If you guys want to see any more makeup videos, please let me know down below what kind of looks you're looking for, and we'll try to like come up with something. But if you guys are new here, hey, what's up? My name is Danielle, and on Saturdays we vlog and we just have a good day, and we do the keto thing a few times during the week, and it's a good place to be. So stick around, subscribe, join the crew. We real friends around here, and we would love for you to stick around and hang out with us. But all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, friends.
I belong to you.
I belong to you.
Do just what you want.